Dr. Giggles is in the house. John's on his way. He should be here any moment. He's probably about 10 minutes away or so. So he'll be joining us. Hey, what's up, Max? And what's up, everybody that's watching? There's too much news. We're going to do a debate night. And I'm thinking about getting rid of debate nights just because I'm going to talk to John about it before we make the 100% call on it. I just wasn't feeling it. Like, you know what I mean? When you don't feel something, I wasn't feeling it. And I was just like, you know how it is. So that's that. That's why there wasn't. But we are getting ready to. Hey, what's up, Jay Kite? I bought a blender that we needed so that we could do. We're going to be doing the live thrill shake battles with John and I, and we have judges. That's going to be live. And the first cooking video drops Friday. Hey, what's up, Grovel? We're gonna the video that we're putting out is actually what the hell is it? Oh, we made regular mac and cheese sandwiches, and then we made the buffalo ones. If you remember the filling station next to Fireball, the Lawson Loop, that little thing, you can get them there. But we're gonna show you how to make them, and you'll find out all that. We're gonna be doing all crazy stuff like that. But we are gonna be talking about we got a lot to cover. That's why I wanted to do the news, because there's so much to talk about. I want everybody's thoughts. We're going to be talking about the New York amusement parks can open. We're going to be talking about Clementon Park. We're going to be talking about some Walt Disney World stuff. We're going to be talking about Universal stuff. We're going to be talking about a little tiny bit of Six Flags New England. We're going to be talking about Cedar Fair and Six Flags 2020 fourth quarter results, because I got a lot of that. What else we got in here? We're talking about Downtown Disney. We're talking about Velocicoaster. Talking about this weird TikTok video that happened at Universal Orlando. More Six Flags stuff. What else we got? The Kentucky Kingdom stuff. And Epcot. Six Flags Great America. And then whatever else that gets put into the chat. So if you're new here and if you never watched or never commented, didn't know what, if you see the chat somewhere below or at sides or whatever, just chime in. Don't be afraid. Nobody's gonna bite you. We don't let people bully people on here or nothing. So we're gonna be doing that. And yeah, so John should be here in a few minutes, and then we'll really get cranking into the show. But in the meantime, let me ask you guys some questions before we get into the Kentucky. I'm waiting for John before we get into Kentucky Kingdom. And the reason for that is I just like I said, I just want to make sure that and I'm messing with stuff during the show, as you'll see, to make it look better, because I didn't like the way it looked. Let's move you. There we go. I'm happy with that. There we go. Now you see it. It'll be good. It could, Max, but we'll get. Like I said, I don't want to kind of repeat. We're just waiting for John to get here, and then we'll talk about Kentucky Kingdom. But what I do want to ask you guys is, what is this? Oh, sad day. Mardi Gras events ending this weekend at both Six Flags and SeaWorld San Antonio. Yeah, it's gonna suck, because I think most likely, depending upon how things are down in Texas, and you would know better than I would, Jay. But most likely I'll be coming to Texas not this week, but next week. What's up, Charles? So I'm probably coming out to Texas, go do the work, and then I'm going to go to the park. But that would probably be next weekend. And hey, it is what it is. This weekend I cannot do it because I'm going to the Conjuring house again. Friday night, we're in the Conjuring. Me, Jess, Nicholas, Cliff, we're going to go in the, what do you call it? We're going to sleep overnight again in that Conjuring house from the Conjuring movie. See what happens. But what I want to ask is, what are some live things besides doing a Grow show? I think we're going to have to do a Grow show at least twice a month or every week, and then another night do a live show, because, we did the game night. And it's all good, Max. I just say, hey, just wait a little bit and we'll do it. We did the game night last week, and then we did... we were going to do debate, but we're going to debate on, this week we're going to debate what was better, B&M or RMC. And John was going to take B&M, and I'm going to take RMC, and But we're trying, if there's other things you want to see us do, because I just want to keep coming out with different shows, different things. Matter of fact, tonight, Insane Clown Posse's doing Juggalo Family Feud, so I'm watching how they do that to see how we could do something similar, like trivia shows, live, whatever. We're trying to do stuff. We're not trying to just only do the Grow Show. We're trying to expand our horizons and bring you more entertainment in the theme park world and just try to see, you know what I'm saying? Gaming for Life 17. I mean, I'll go into that news right with you. Here's the thing. I've been told that they have a tentative date to open, but they will not announce it yet. That the people that need to know at the park know. Like, regular employees do not know, and they're not telling them because they don't want the date out, because they have to wait for the green light from Governor Baker there in you know, when he gives the green light, because we don't know when he's going to allow the park to open. But I'm thinking, because New York's letting them open in April, there's a possibility you could be end of April sooner. Because remember before, the last time we did the Grow Show, it said on their website, and I'm going to check it right now, that it said late spring. But last week they put what do you call it? Spring. So they took the late away from the spring. So, but I don't have a date. I don't know the date, which is weird, but there isn't what do you call it? There isn't a date right now. And I know that sucks for a lot of people, because a lot of people want to. No, just as I want to know as much as you do. And I emailed Jen, and I got the typical, and I'm not mad about it. I even said to her, look, if you can't tell me the date, I'm okay, but when you can announce the date, let me know right away. And she said, that's fine. Because why would you want to go, we're opening, say they said to all of us, right? Say they posted on Facebook, all over social media, Instagram, Twitter, and they go, we're opening April 28th. I don't know. Just say that was a Saturday. I don't know what the dates are. But say, well, I'll look at a calendar. I don't know. I was close, but just say the 24th is a Saturday. Say they were going to say April 24th they're going to open, but they didn't have the green light from the governor. The governor goes, F you, buddy. We're not letting you open. Right then. We're not comfortable with it yet. So you got to keep. That's why they're not. They're trying not to piss us off any more than we've been pissed off. And you know what I mean? So the date's coming soon. I just don't know when. Don't hold me to nothing, because I don't have a date. I don't know a date. I don't have a date. Well, let's see. No. Come on. Well, if you click on the what do you call it? If you click on the hours with the calendar, it says Hurricane Harbor is closed for the season. I don't know if that meant for 2020 or 2021. I don't know if they are or not going to open the water park. But it says the park will be open in late spring. So they haven't changed that yet. That statement still stands as it did before. So, like I said, keep that in mind. I don't know when it's coming, when it's not coming, when it's doing it. You know, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. I can cross that one off my list. I feel bad. I'm trying to not blow through news before John even gets here and then the show ends. I mean, I got, what is it, 6 pages? Okay. I'm going to keep going with news, and I'm going to keep the big news away until he's done. Well, until he gets here. So, Walt Disney World news. There's a few things, I think. Remember that, the reservation, let me say, Max says, have you seen the new Cedar Point teaser for 2022? The video said it will be between Maverick in the cars. Construction will start on March 1st. The whiteboard said 530-foot T-Rex track or something, but that won't be true, of course. Probably a GCI. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I think John's here. The dogs are barking. Anyway, so Walt Disney World, that reservation system that they have in place to go has been extended all the way to January 2023. So just keep that in mind, that they're not comfortable as of now doing that. You know, getting rid of the reservation system. They're not there yet. I don't know what that means, because look, when you look at the end of the day with all this COVID crap, it sucks, because you're trying your best to keep everybody safe. You're trying to keep yourself safe. You're trying to do the right thing. I'm trying to do the right thing. And they're just not comfortable yet. I mean, I get it. I like the limited capacity. I enjoy that. The supposed teaser was commented on by Tony Clark. It's a joke. I agree with Growl. There's no way they're going to put a teaser out right now. If they were going to tease something for 22, they'd be doing that near Labor Day, or, you know, when the parks were always doing that before. Yeah, people, the coaster enthusiasts are the worst kind of people. They really are. I would rank coaster enthusiasts right up there with, like, child molesters, rapists. I would put coaster enthusiasts in that, like, you know, like the crazed ones that are like crazy and they just don't stop and they think they're entitled to everything. So I would definitely put those crazy hardcore coaster enthusiasts in that category. I would. You know, people that's, you know, the fans of Cedar Point are like crazed. They think Cedar Point's the best park on the planet. I could probably find 20 parks that are way better than Cedar Point. It's just that you folks up there that love Cedar Point and you put it on a pedestal, you need to get out and travel more, because there's way better parks out there. Way better. Well, yeah, some of them are, and it's you know what I mean? I legit put coaster enthusiasts on that totem pole of... No, the hardcore coaster enthusiasts are making a bad name. I'm sure Tony Clark is like, Jesus, can these people stop? It's ridiculous. And I'm sure when he goes home and he's talking to his family, he's probably like, these stupid people just don't stop. Like, put it this way, any of you hardcore enthusiasts that are out there watching, see, we lost some. Oh, no, they came back. Put it this way, if you're a hardcore enthusiast and you're giving parks and people a bunch of shit because you think your opinion matters more than anybody else's, guess what? You're part of the problem. Hey, what's up, Zachary Parker? What's going on, bud? So I honestly think, especially with the Cedar Point madness, I didn't even watch the video because I'm like, there's no way. It's way too early. That's because the coaster enthusiasts will believe anything. I could tell them, I'm going to fight you a 600-foot roller coaster, and they'd be like, oh my God, do it please now. You know, because people are just stupid. And I can't, that's why I just distance myself from enthusiasts in general, period. You know what I mean? I'm friends with people that are in multiple different coaster groups. I'm not hating on these people because they want to be part of a group. They need that in their life. I don't. And there you go. But yeah, so that's what's going on over there with the Cedar Point thing. They're just stupid. Yeah, I just been busy building props and stuff for 13th World, man. It's been crazy. I figured I can't start building the haunt in my backyard for them until the snow melt. We still got a boatload of snow in the backyard. Hey, he made it.
I made it.
He made it.
I'm alive.
He's alive. He made it. John's in the house. John is here. Oh, you got Six Flags. Is that New England? Is it, Matt?
That was the... whatever year. I forget what year it was.
You did a haircut?
Yeah.
You did. I noticed.
Yeah, I finally cut it.
Yeah, mine's... needs a cut.
Hi, everybody.
But John's made it. So this is what we talked about so far. We talked about the potential knowing that there's a date, but that we don't know the date.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to put the date out yet. Walt Disney World extending the reservation system until 23. Somebody had mentioned, somebody put a video out about Cedar Point about.
Yeah, there's a possibility of
it's a joke. It's not. Tony Clark.
Yeah.
Commented on whatever. I get Grovel was saying that it's he was in a feeding frenzy basically, and then I was going on about how I put hardcore coaster enthusiasts in the same group as like child molesters and rapists, because they're just you know what I mean, they're jerks.
Some of them definitely are really jackasses. That's what it is.
Yeah, and at the same point, they're ruining it for everybody else.
Yeah.
Like, I am not a coaster enthusiast. That title of my life is gone. I'm just a theme park fan.
Yeah, theme park enthusiast himself.
I want, for me, I like covering not just roller coasters.
Covering the whole parks, covering
the food, the shows, the flats, the water parks, the water rides, the roller coasters, the character, anything that has to do with it. That I don't want to just cover. Everybody and their mother does that. And the problem was all that coverage yesterday coming out of Florida about the Velocicoaster because they brought the walls down.
Yeah.
And that's part of the news, so let's bring that in there. People are starting to bitch that everybody's putting the same stuff out. The same video. I mean,
like what we were talking about all this whole pandemic. I'm sick and tired of everybody, and we all know it was gonna happen. Now it finally came down.
Yeah.
The hammer came down. All the fans are pissed off now.
Yeah, because everybody's making the same type of video.
Yeah.
Velocicoaster, all day, every day. Oh, look at this construction of it because I got nothing else going on. And then the next group comes in. Yep. You had Rick's Flicks. You had Midway
Mayhem actually is the one that actually was doing it mostly.
The whole time.
The whole entire time. So that one.
And so doesn't Rick Flicks. And I don't know.
Yeah.
And I don't know about anybody else, but Chris Carr was shooting me pictures and telling me because he was there while everybody was.
As a matter of fact, Midway Mayhem, they've been doing between, what's that one at SeaWorld? Icebreaker.
Oh, yeah.
They've been doing between Icebreaker and Velocicoaster. Icebreaker and Velocicoaster. Now
I mean, I get it. Like, because of the pandemic, I mean, even if there wasn't a pandemic, it still would have happened. Because it's something new. And I'm not knocking it. You want coverage. You want people. But I think what you're doing is you're oversaturating the market.
It's way too oversaturated now.
Yeah, especially because, like, I mean, I get it. Right now, most of the parks in the United States, not because of the pandemic, because of the weather.
Yeah.
The cold weather. There's not many parks that are open.
The southern parks, they're taking a huge hit now, especially Texas and all the mid-plain states that had some parks that were open.
Yeah, and now they got to just kind of eat the poop sandwich. But I think this weekend coming up, everything should be back to normal.
Yeah, because they went from, matter of fact, yesterday, I think it was a week ago, it was -2 degrees, and it ended up like 84 degrees.
Jesus.
In Texas. I think Jay would know that.
Yeah, it's just a total 180 swing in temperature, and it's just crazy because you got all this stuff going on, and I mean I'll be happy when all the parks are open, that can open, and seeing different coverage. I get it because like Florida is just open. Everything is open in Florida.
Yeah.
So everybody's just doing whatever and just going and going, and that's why I try to take a different approach with this channel.
And that's why we're going all out on some of our other shows that we're going to be doing.
Yeah, because here's the thing. Everybody else is making a vlog or whatever about construction. Or they're interviewing
this one, that one, and the other.
Alan Schilke.
Yeah.
I'm not going after that because everybody's done it. I'm so low on the totem pole of YouTube, like in the theme park world, that I don't need to go. I mean, yeah, if I went and got some big interview, it might boost the numbers. It's not about the numbers. It's not about making money.
No, it's about making everybody being happy with what we have and having fun with it.
Yeah, that's all it is. If it makes 10 cents, then cool. I can go buy a stick of gum.
It gives us something else to do, especially at this time.
Yeah, because we need to. And we need to have a discussion later about the debate thing, because I might kill that off.
Okay.
The only reason why, and I said it in the beginning of the show, is I just wasn't feeling it. It's not anything you did or I did.
No, that's fine.
It's just, when you think about it, all right, we're going to debate. One, we're not debaters. We might be mass debaters, but we're not debaters. And
we don't really have an audience to choose.
Well,
unless we have everybody else in YouTube world.
Yeah, I know, but it's
tough because it's topics that me and you actually
both like and both hate the same thing. So how are we going to take the topic? There's not many, which is weird. We need to find something that's different to help join in this debate. If we're going to do it like that, actually, like
later on, we'll actually have to revisit it.
Yeah, because I think next week we should do the Thrill Shake competition live.
Okay.
Because Alyssa's boyfriend, Josh, which is named Josh.
Yeah.
He wants to be a judge.
Yeah, we were talking about it the other day.
Yeah, well, I was talking to him today about it. He's like, is it like an hour-long show and I can be on it? I can be a judge? I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh, cool, I'm down. Like, you know what I mean? So we're going to do that.
That should be fun for everybody, so we can show everybody how messy we are.
Oh, and I told everybody the food video about the mac and cheese sandwiches.
Yeah.
Comes out Friday. All right, so back on the Disney aspect, and now that we've got him all caught up, I talked about reservation system. Now, downtown Disney, I didn't know this. Rainforest Cafe is no more.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I seen that a while ago. I don't you know.
No. But it should be open now. Because it opened on February 19th. It's now a Star Wars outpost. And they're selling Galaxy's Edge merchandise inside. And the only reason why they're doing that is because of the pandemic.
Yeah.
Because not everybody can get inside Hollywood Studios.
Right.
To get the merch. Because it was never meant to be out. It was always meant that you were supposed to only go to Galaxy's Edge to get it. You weren't supposed to go to any store outside of Galaxy's Edge to get the merchandise. But because of the pandemic, they had to. So if you go in the former Rainforest Cafe location, and the weird thing is they already had a Star Wars outpost kind of near it. Because I saw it when I was there in September.
Yeah.
So that's probably gone, and then this big, and it looks like, I guess it now looks like a Rebel base or something. I haven't seen nothing.
That could be where, that could be another idea that they're actually coming up with eventually.
Oh, yeah.
That's for sure.
What else did I have? I'm trying to kill off all the Disney news, so I have to go back to it. Kingdoms, Flags, Universal. Alright, so Epcot. We're talking about... I think your B&M debate man is here. Hey, Max. He loves B&M. Now, the T-Rex Cafe is still there. That's opening a Lego store.
Yeah.
Which is the other side. You ever go to downtown Disney?
Yeah.
Like, since they've reopened everything? Like, made the parking garages and they built more shit?
No, I went a while ago.
Yeah, it's nothing like what you've been. Nothing. Because I went in 2000. Every time I went to Disney, like when I stayed on property, I went to down. We went shopping for a few hours, or we go to Disney Quest and go play games or whatever. And what do you call it? So it looks totally different. It's way bigger. It's actually cool, but it's a very glorified like Rentham outlet. It's way bigger than Rentham outlet. I think from like end to end, it's like a 20-30 minute walk. That's like if you just walked in a straight line.
Yeah.
From the beginning to end or whatever. It's like
more like Garden City meets Chapel View together. Yeah.
Yeah. So the last tidbit of news, and I didn't write all a lot of 50th anniversary stuff popped up.
Yeah, there was way too much stuff.
But the only one I'm gonna cover for right now. I'm gonna dig deeper in the next time we can go through. Because they've announced a bunch, but I don't think they announced I don't know.
No, I guarantee you there was a lot more that's
going on. But I know it's an 18-month celebration, and it starts in October. But I don't know if you saw the pictures about Spaceship Earth.
Yeah.
So basically it says Spaceship Earth is a unique structure recognized around the world. Really right. To honor this idea, our Imagineers have created custom lighting features that literally emerge from her unique architecture. This features will shine across Spaceship Earth's silver panels, and connect with one another, resembling shimmering stars in the nighttime sky. The round building's multicolored lighting design will be maintained and actuated through new colors, intensity, and program expressions that extend into the new main entrance fountain and the entire World Celebration area that continues to take shape before our eyes. World Celebration is a designation for the central part of Epcot's current future world. The ongoing transformation at the theme park includes rebranding of areas where Future World West, the Soarin' side, will be dubbed World Nature, and Future World East, the test track side, will become World Discovery. World Showcase naming will remain unchanged. All 4 Disney World theme park icons will give up touch-ups for the 50th anniversary celebration, including Cinderella's Castle, which I've already seen because that's all done, at Magic Kingdom, the Tree of Life at Disney Animal Kingdom, and the Hollywood Tower of Terror, the hotel in Terror.
Yeah, the elevator of hell, pretty much.
Yep, and continues for 18 months, begins October 1st. Also announced new costuming for Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse for the occasion. The Sky Ridley's post repeated that Spaceship's Earth lighting system will continue to be used beyond the 50th anniversary festivities. More technical innovation and artistry to be revealed, he said.
I know there was a rumor that, if pre-pandemic rumor, that with the 50th anniversary, they were actually supposed to do the thing like they did years ago. Coming around, having a little tour thing coming around to every major city and state.
Oh, yeah, well, they can't do that.
Like they did before when they had it at Kennedy Plaza.
I don't even remember that. When was that?
That was way back when I was in elementary school.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
I played hooky, and come to find out, the teachers ended up taking the kids anyway.
That's funny. I've still never been inside a Rainforest Cafe.
That's surprising that there was one in Massachusetts. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it's not there no more though. I think it closed. It's a no more. I don't even know where the hell the closest one to us is now.
I don't even know either.
I know there's still one at Animal Kingdom by the entrance, but I've still have not set foot in one. I don't know why. All right, what's next on? All right, so I was waiting for certain things
for me,
for you, like the New York amusement parks, Cedar Fair at Six Flags 2020 fourth quarter results. What else was there? Oh, Kentucky Kingdom. Velocicoaster. I mean, we kind of talked about. Well,
that is sad, Jay. Those tickets have got crazy expensive for the rodeo. I looked up the prices. That was crazy.
Yeah, they got. Well, you know why? Because they're making up for last year.
Yeah, they're gonna make up money one way or another, especially on how much it costs
Lindsay, Disney Springs. That's gone. That's the one that became the Star Wars outpost. It is no more in Disney Springs, downtown Disney, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
So, like we were talking a little bit earlier about the Velocicoaster and all the any blogger, vlogger in the area was there. Like anybody, they even had one TV news channel.
Yeah.
The helicopter was above the park like all day. Yeah, and it's just.
It looks cool. I'm actually kind of excited, even though seeing all the videos and shit. I'm excited. I want to go see it. Yeah, I'm a Jurassic fan, so.
Yeah, I mean, I love Jurassic, even though I haven't seen Jurassic World 2 yet. I have the DVD, but still haven't watched it. But regardless, I love Jurassic Park and all the series. I'm intrigued. I'm excited. I'm gonna hold off my opinion on it until I physically ride it, but.
Now, isn't this supposed to be the new Intamin?
Yeah.
So, this is literally the first one that they're doing in the United States, the new Intamins.
Yep, a shitamin, as they call them. I mean, that's what we used to call them, because, Intamins are not reliable. They're not tanks. They break down all the time. They can't handle certain temperatures and stuff like, they just can't handle it. I don't understand how some can and some can't. It makes no sense. It makes no sense.
Oh, did you see the video stuff that Music Insider had from Dollywood?
No, what do they have?
They were inside Dollywood they had a sneak peek at New Lightning Rod.
Oh yeah, I saw that because it's tested.
They have a video that just came out.
Oh, well, we'll have to look at
I'll
that
have to
later.
look at you. Yeah.
Because I saw it pop up, but I didn't look at it.
Looks like it's actually hauling ass.
Well, let's hope so, that they fixed all the potholes and made it a better ride.
Mm.
I haven't ridden it the first time, so I don't...
I got to, so...
I didn't.
I was surprised I was even able to.
So, alright, so to finish off, who's excited for Velocicoaster? It says, use the same track type as I-305 and Kanda...
King Makai, yeah.
And it's more like Taron. That's not necessarily true for B&M. We say worse for temperature. And the only reason why I say that is just personal experience in Six Flags New England. We have Batman the Ride.
And
Our Bat is a flawless B&M. And it runs constantly with not much of any problem.
And I'm going to tell you, that with the cold weather, it hauls more hauls worst.
Oh yeah, it's crazy when you when you got
when we have it open in the winter, when we have holiday in the park.
Yeah.
I get on there. I usually am able to do at least 4 rides on there before I start getting dizzy. 1 ride.
Because it's so cold.
It's not the coldness. It's because it hauls.
Yeah.
It's somehow, some way, it has more forces in the cold.
Yeah.
I think. Did you ride it?
Oh, just a heads up. This is Daredevil Dive Planes. Not a lot of people can fit it. Oh, so I guess it's not fat friendly.
Mm.
I mean, I've been on 2 different models, so I should be okay, but we'll see. I should be all set to get on it. So anyway, with Jurassic Coaster, I mean, it's nice to see the construction walls come down. It's nice to see they still have the Velociraptor still covered in white. And just stay tuned to your favorite Florida blogger, and you'll see everything you need to know.
Yeah.
Don't look for me for that. I only take footage. I only make vlogs or walkthroughs or whatever when I go down there. I'm not making the trip just. Oh, I hear that they're good at testing. I'm not gonna fly down there for that.
If I'm gonna fly down to something, I'm gonna fly down for Gwazi.
Yeah. Six Flags Great America actually set a reopening date.
Oh, about time.
April 24th. So that just leaves Magic Mountain in New England as parks with no dates.
Which those will be coming up soon.
Yeah. What's
I love the fact that Six Flags actually announced, almost all the parks have announced. Because it makes sense now, finally, after everything that has happened. Everybody's seen what they have to do. Yeah, and now finally the states are allowing them to open.
Yeah, they know what to do. They've been it. They've done it. They do it. They do this. Headbanger all the time, and it hurts. I haven't ridden your Superman yet, Jay. But when I come down, and if it's open, I will. You bet your bottom dollar I will.
That is true, Chris. Charles, I mean.
Yeah, Great Adventure runs.
They run what? Almost every one of them B&Ms.
Yeah, because I don't. Well, they got 4.
Yeah.
They had Nitro, Green Lantern, Superman, and Bizarro. Yeah, all those run during the holiday in the park.
Yeah.
Those are all running. All right, so Clementon Park. I wrote, the park goes up for auction. Does anybody really care? I know I don't. I had one visit, and that was there was a pre-CoasterCon event for the Jersey area.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll go check it out. I'll get who's Curtis? I don't know who said Curtis.
I meant Charles, not Curtis.
Anyway, so Clemente Park. To me, I went there once. I rode Hellcat, and it sucked ass. The whole park sucks ass, and anybody who buys those rides,
you're gonna have to refurb bad.
Yeah, badly, because like I remember riding a Ferris wheel, and that thing sounded like it was falling apart as it was spinning. And then I rode. They had a yo-yo, and that thing was running like sketchy.
And usually yo-yos
pretty good. Like I love going to Quasi and riding it. It's awesome. Quasi runs theirs the way it should. It's awesome. But Clemente Park, I just say, cut your losses, sell the land, and just scrap all the rides. Even Hellcat is up for sale. Who in their right mind is going to buy that piece of crap? Who? Who's going to buy that piece of crap? Hey.
Probably overseas.
No. Here's a good dig.
No, Jesus.
Why doesn't Ace go and save the park?
Yeah, exactly.
They said this. I save roller coasters. I put a plaque on everything. So why don't we just save it? Let's save the rides. Because that's how they talk. I want to save the rides. I need to save the roller coaster. That's. Go save the park, bitches. I'm calling you out. Go save something instead of putting a plaque everywhere. All that money you taking, go save a park. Stop putting plaques up. I don't care. I don't even read the goddamn plaques. Stick them up your ass.
Who does?
Nobody. Oh, the nerds.
Yeah.
The nerds. I need my pen back after I threw it.
It's under your seat. I was gonna grab it.
Hey, wait, no, man.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, go save the park. Stop talking about it and go do it. Stop talking about it. Screw Clemente. That park sucks. Anybody who loves that park needs to be shot. It doesn't have a solid layout. You need to put... You know the foam that I've been making my corpses with? You need to spray that around your whole body to ride it.
Yeah, it hurts.
Dude, my back was killing me for days because of that ride. Just burn it. Let's get the gasoline with permission and burn it.
Yeah, a bunch of fireworks.
Jay Kite, I thought about buying this park. Dude, I wouldn't take it if it was free. I would take the land and go build a brand new park from the ground up, but I wouldn't. Nah. That park, there's nothing worth saving. Nothing worth saving there. Even the restrooms aren't worth saving. Nothing. Like, rip it down. I'm telling you, it's a piece of crap. They didn't take care of the park. It's a little park, and it sucks. There's nothing great about it. The park just sucks. There's my drama for the day. There's my rant.
That was his rant.
Yeah, that was a good rant, though. I want the day when they go down! Losers. They can't even save themselves. Anyway, so New York amusement parks finally got the go-ahead from Cuomo to open, what is it, April 9th or something like that?
Yeah.
So all parks in the state of New York can open. So if you have a park that you want to go to in New York, you can start going. Just before you go to them, obviously there's restrictions.
Yeah. And
it's like 33% capacity at each park. So you can go to many parks. So you can go to, well, whenever they open, but Great Escape, Darien Lake, Adventureland in Long Island. You got the Coney Island parks. A Monster Jam theme park, I feel, would be great.
It would be fun.
Like
Grave Digger, matter of fact, down Digger's Dungeon, they have the ride-alongs and stuff. They do a lot of little things for kids.
But
and adults.
Remember the last time I went to IAPA, the last time they held it, remember I went to go... What the fudge? I can't hold on to nothing. I went to Feld Entertainment's booth. And they had the picture that they made of a wing coaster with Gravedigger on it.
That would be cool.
I would ride that all day. I think it would be cool.
Feld Entertainment, if they actually had... well, right now they can't do crap because they're hurting big time with no Disney on Ice, no Marvel tours, no.
Nothing.
Well, Monster Jam, they have been having shows here and there at bigger stadiums in the South, in Texas, and Florida. Supercross, they just started having their season at the Texas, Indiana, and now they're down in Florida. They're finally having fans in some of these stadiums, but not much.
Yeah,
but they're taking a hit.
Oh yeah, well that's kind of like even the sport, like football.
Because
and everything.
there was also a big rumor that Ringling Brothers was coming back without animals.
I mean, they could do it, but I know there is a circus out there that's doing projection animals, and I saw some video of it. And it looked fantastic. So maybe that's something down the road they could do. Yeah. Unfortunately, you can't do the animals anymore. Because
if not, you're gonna have to keep on dealing with PETA.
Yeah, I hate PETA. I wish they would go. So anyway, New York amusement parks can open as of April 9th, 33% capacity. Always check the websites before you plan on going because you don't know if you need reservations or if you can go, roll the dice, and you may or may not get in.
As we know, Darien Lake's open in May 21st.
Yeah, and I forgot when Great Escape is. Isn't it like May 9th or something?
I'm going to go on there right now.
I think it's like May 9th or something.
That's what I want to say.
Which, if that's the case, I think isn't that the earliest they've ever opened?
Yeah.
Usually they don't open until like Memorial Day weekend around there.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but like Charles and could...
May 1st.
Oh, May 1st. So I know where I'm going, but sooner than later.
Well, you know where I'm going for that Mother's Day week.
Yeah, I know.
We'll have to plan our
If you find
trip.
a clip of the Patronus Circus, drop it in the group. I don't know who that is. I'll have to find it and see what he's talking about. All right, so let's get into some financials. So we're going to start with Cedar Fair, then after that we'll talk about that. Then we'll talk about Six Flags.
So didn't they have something to do? Today?
Yeah, this came out today. So I just copied all the highlights and all that stuff. So Cedar Fair, they announced their 2020 fourth quarter results. Well, they put for the full year ended December 31st, 2020. Net revenues, this is sad, but it is what it is, and they were able to survive. Net revenue, that's before anything else, was only $182 million.
That's low.
Versus $1.47 billion for 2019.
That's like a tenth.
I don't know.
No, you don't know.
The decrease in net revenues was a direct result of the 25.3 million visit decrease in attendance and $101 million decrease in out-of-pocket revenues, with both shortfalls due to COVID-19. Related park closures and operating calendar changes in 2020, as well as the negative impact of the pandemic on the demand upon reopening. In-park per capita spending in 2020 decreased by 4% to $46.38 compared to $48.32 in 2019. The year-over-year decline was attributed to the decreases in guest spending on extra charge attractions, primarily front-of-the-line fast lane products and emissions resulting from a higher season pass mix. These declines were offset in part by higher in-park per capita spending on food, merchandise, and games. Fewer operating days in 2020, combined with the cost-saving measures implemented in response to disrupted park operations, led to a decrease in operation costs and expenses for the year. For 2020, operating costs and expenses totaled $484 million compared to $991 million for 2019, representing a year-over-year decline of 51%, or $507 million. Depreciation, amortization, and expense in 2020 was $158 million versus $170 million in 2019, largely due to prior period change in estimate useful life of certain long-lived assets. During the year, the company also recognized $104 million loss on impairment of goodwill and other intangibles, which was triggered by the impacts of COVID-19 pandemic, including impairment goodwill at the Schlitterbahn Parks and Dorney Park, as well as Schlitterbahn trade name.
Yeah, 88% decrease. That's a huge decrease.
Yeah, it's right there. It says, after the items noted above, the company's operated loss for 2020 totaled $572 million compared with operating income of $309 million for 2019. The operating loss was a result of the 88% decline in net revenues, offset by the $570 million decrease in operating costs and expenses between years. So that's all the jargon that I copied and pasted and looked at and...
Expect Cedar Fair fans to be feeling that interesting.
Well, no, they're not. Here's the problem. Here's my thinking. They can't go crazy with charging boatloads of money on stuff. You're just going to scare everybody. They're going to go, I'm not going. Right now, not everybody, but there's a large, what is it, like 10 million people are out of work or something, give or take?
Yeah.
I haven't been following any of that. So, say out of those 10 million, 6 million go to parks. They're not spending money.
No.
They don't have a job. Now, people like you and I that have jobs, we can afford to spend a little bit. But because of the pandemic, and you don't know if there's going to be a recession, is any of us going to get laid off? Are we going to lose our jobs? You have that in your mind of, do I really want to spend that money?
Yeah.
So, if Cedar Fair parks go, okay, I don't know what a ticket is. Say it was $60 online. Well, we're going to make them $80 now to make up. Well, I'm not going.
Yeah, they're going to lose out.
I'm not going to spend $80 to go to any. No Cedar Fair park is worth $80 to get in.
No.
No, and Six Flags isn't even worth $80 to get. I mean, I don't even like paying $100 and whatever to get into Disney, but I do. But I get a better. Well, pre-pandemic, you get a better experience.
Yeah.
Right now, you're kind of getting fisted, and there's nothing you can do about it.
No.
I mean, if you want to go, you're either gonna pass or you're gonna buy a ticket and go. That's all. It's up to you. What's important to you? What you want to spend your money on at the end of the day.
We all know this summer, everybody's out. Everybody's
Oh
out.
yeah, this.
If we go to the parks, we're gonna. If anybody goes to the parks, we can't. We have to keep our mouth shut because honestly, we're gonna know there's gonna be queue lines that are gonna be out our ass, packed with people.
It depends.
Or whatever you want to come up with.
Well, here's the thing. It depends on. Are there still restrictions? Is there still capacity issues? Like Six Flags New England, I can't see Six Flags New England opening with no restrictions.
We know Six Flags New England's gonna have restrictions.
Everybody is. Nobody's gonna pull that.
Yeah, nobody's gonna pull Florida.
No. Well, here's the thing. You are not. No park is gonna take away the guidelines.
Yeah.
Until it's no longer a pandemic. Because if you do that during a pandemic, you might be liable.
You're going to be liable for a lawsuit.
Because if you just go open, you might not. Because I know that they were trying to make it so you're not liable or whatever.
I was just thinking of this. This week, I think this week or next week, Baker's supposed to be talking about possibly having the sports teams having fans in the stands.
Obviously with capacity.
With capacity. After that, we're going to probably get the date for Six Flags New England.
Oh, yeah, they're gonna
that's probably going to be. That's going to be the switch.
Yeah, once
they say that, that's when Six Flags is going to say.
And when's he supposed to have that conversation?
By the end of this week or the beginning of next week.
All right, so we potentially could maybe have a Six Flags New England, and that would help with Edaville.
Yeah, because I'm dying to get back to Edaville.
I love Edaville. I went 2019 for Father's Day.
And that means if that is any indication, I guarantee you we're going to have King Richard's Fair finally back.
Yeah, this year everything is going to open. Everything. Concerts, everything.
Just I know you'll end up going to King Richard's Fair just to get out.
Just to do something other than twiddle my thumbs and look at the ceiling.
I love King Richard's Fair, though. To me, it's something different.
Cedar Fair actually has 442,000 more season pass holders start of 2021 compared to the 2020 start. I mean, that's good that they do that. I mean, you gotta have. I mean, that's your bread and butter right there.
Yeah.
Your season pass base. Most people. Oh, Cedar Fair also has a good amount of liquidity.
Yeah, Cedar Fair has a hell of a lot more liquidity than
Six Flags. Yeah, let's get into the Six Flags one, so we can compare. So I put, you can see a lot of.
Yeah.
So here's the Six Flags 2020 fourth quarter results. Attendance trends in 2020 continue to improve over the course of the year, increasing from 35% of the prior year levels in the third quarter to 51% in the fourth quarter. For the parks that were open, and then several of the company's parks modified their operations to provide drive-through or walk-through experience for holiday season, and the company's parks in Mexico were able to operate for a portion of the quarter. As a result, every park that was open in December 2019 was able to open in some capacity during December 2020. Here are the highlights of the fourth quarter. Attendance was 2.2 million guests, a decline of 4 million versus 2019. This represents 35% of prior year total attendance and approximately 51% of prior year attendance at the parks that were open relative to the comparable prior year period. A schedule of comparable operations in the fourth quarter is set forth in Schedule A of this release. Total revenue was $109 million, a decline of $152 million from fourth quarter of 2019. Net loss was $86 million, a decline of $75 million from the fourth quarter of 19. Adjusted EBITDA was a loss of $39 million, including $19 million of litigated reserve increases, a decline of $111 million from the fourth quarter of 2019. Net cash outflow for the quarter was $56 million, an average of $19 million per month. Now, a full year 2020 highlights. This is sad. Attendance was 6.8 million guests, a decline of 26 million. I at least put... I went twice to New England, once for a drive-through and once for a walk-through. So I'm two of those.
I went twice. Twice for the walk-through, and then...
I did the walk-through once.
And then we did the drive-through.
Drive-through. Yep. So
actually, I went three times.
Oh, you went one more than me, you bastard. Total revenue was $357 million, a decline of $1,131 million from a full year of 2019. Net loss was $423 million, decline of $602 million from the year before. Adjusted EBITDA was a loss of $231 million, a decline of $758 million from a full year 2019. Net cash outflow for the year, excluding the net impact of financing raised, dividends paid, prepayment of debt, was $331 million, an average of $28 million per month. So, I mean, that's what I got for there. So you could tell, I think the only park that did good was, I think, Universal.
Yeah. Well, Universal was able to...
They broke
even. Yeah.
And Disney did not.
Well, you look at Universal. How many days did they actually go to capacity?
A lot. Disney did too, but Universal
had more than Disney on that.
And I'm sure there's days that it's a little higher than 33%.
Yeah.
Because Universal, you don't have to make any reservations. You just walk up, roll the dice, and you might get in, you might not.
Yeah.
And so, I don't know.
Yeah.
But if you want to, I know if you stay at one of their hotels, I think you're guaranteed a spot. Because you just show the room key, they let you in. They probably hold for every room, people in the rooms. Hold them spots. Probably till later in the day. I guess. I don't know how that works. So there's your Cedar Fair and Six Flags. I know it's due. I mean, if this wasn't a pandemic year, you'd be like, what the hell happened? Like, why did people stop going? We know why people stopped going. Hey, what's up, Sarah? Sarah Lynn. Sarah Lynn. I don't know why I just sang her name.
Did you see what Tom Holland and a few others have been doing?
No, what do they do?
Releasing different names of Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, I saw one. Spider-Man Phone Home.
Yep.
But that's not what
Homewrecker and some. I forget the other one. Home Slice, I think it was.
Oh, they gotta do what they gotta do.
But you gotta think about it. Each of those names actually can be named after each of the Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, they were just having fun. It's probably all part of the thing. I bet you Marvel and Sony were like, hey, you guys go do this.
Have fun, do this. Because Tom Holland was on Fallon last night. He was talking about the new movie that's coming out this week that he's in.
I have no idea.
It's a military movie. It's like it's a true war movie. So.
Well, look at that. Memberships went from 2.6 million to 1.7, almost a whole million drop. Pass holders went down from 5.1 million to 2.1 million.
That's Six Flags.
Yeah.
Jesus. But
Yeah.
that's also, you got to think about it.
Everybody was putting their thing on pause or canceling or whatever.
Majority of people actually canceled before they said they were able to put it on pause.
Yeah, and then people, I'll hold judgment on that past thing until we get the, you know what I mean, like another full season in. I don't know how Six Flags. Imagine that, Magic Mountain and Six Flags New England, the only two parks that have no dates.
Yeah,
that's sad, man.
You figure the West Coast and the East Coast.
As always. And then Six Flags liquidity of $618 million. INT payments of interest payments of $154 million.
Oof.
Yeah, it's not looking good for them, but I'm hoping that this year it's gonna take. I
think about it. Six Flags is just above water. They're pedaling above water. Give it a few more years. We're gonna see especially this year. Once these parks open up, watch how many people actually go.
Oh yeah.
Whether it's Six Flags, Cedar Fair, or even Hirschland or whoever.
Yeah, everybody. I mean, everybody's gonna be this year. Knock on wood. As long as we don't have like another shutdown, you never know. It could happen.
Well, who knows? Because gas prices are getting up there too. So.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm a firm believer, honestly, that the local park scene is gonna explode. You're not gonna.
New England parks are gonna be crazy busy.
Well, to the point. Yeah, to whatever capacity that they do allow, which is whatever. I don't know what the capacity is for Six Flags.
I think from basically all the New York parks, basically now New Jersey's gonna probably lose out on a lot of fans.
No, they're still gonna get them. It's just, see, last year was a fluke because of a pandemic. Everything shut down, so everybody from all over the New England, New York, New Jersey are going down there because they want something to do. We had that to go to. I mean, I only went to Great Adventure to drive to the safari. That's it. I didn't want to deal with the park because it was just every day that it was open was a shit show.
Yeah, there was always a fight.
Well, not only that, to get in,
there was
the
always
ride line, there was fights, there was people weren't wearing masks, people were wearing masks. It was taking people an hour to 2 hours just to get in. Like, it was just pure pandemonium madness.
Yeah, and on top of that, you had people acting like dicks.
Oh, yeah. So, I can only imagine when it goes from, like New England, when it finally gets to open, it's going to be crazy.
Yeah, we know New England's going to be crazy for a while. Well,
hopefully. I mean, we're all thinking like it's going to be gravy, but it might not.
It may or may not. It depends. It's going to depend on how people actually how bad people want to go out.
Well, this fat guy right here needs to get out. I can't. I've been making my house smell like spray paint and clear coat. And
your farts.
Nah, the spray paint's been taken over because of all the painting and you saw the video of the clown head. I showed that video to Rich, and he was like, "Yo, that's badass. That's next level shit." He was pumped. He didn't know. Anyway, so Islands of Adventure. Just to keep you on the COVID guidelines, they shut down Kong Skull Island because somebody took their mask off during a ride. They just shut it down, whatever, until they put the thing on.
Yeah.
So, look, I always tell you guys, I'm against masks. And actually, to me, I believe it does more damage than saving you from COVID. But I wear them. I'm not saying don't wear your mask. I'm just saying, when you go to a business, you go to the park, and they tell you to wear the mask or you're going to get thrown out. Then you're going to look like a douche. You become the douchebag of the week all over. You become a meme. I'm a Karen because I don't want to, I don't want to wear my mask. I don't want to wear the mask either. I'm tired of wearing the stupid thing. The day that they say mask on, they're all going in the trash. No, I'm just putting all my masks in the trash. I ain't wearing that stupid things no more. Once they say no more masks, I don't care. They're gone. I'm gonna burn them. I'm gonna have a burning mask party. Kind of like, like when the girls would burn their bras.
Yeah.
Burn the masks. I'm not living my life wearing a mask for the rest of it. If I had to, I would kill myself, legit. I don't want to live a life where I have to wear a mask everywhere.
It's China, they do.
Well,
but that's also most of. Yeah.
Well, that's because their environment sucks. It's always smoggy, and they wear the mask. It's the culture. Like in the United States, we have freedoms and civil rights and stuff, and we'll fight that tooth and nail, regardless of how it saves you or I.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care that it's going to save us. I don't want to wear it, or I don't want to do it. My mother was yelling at me about the vaccine. She don't want to take it, but she's taking it. And I'm like, if I take it, I'm going to die. Like, people that have shellfish allergy have died on Moderna and Pfizer.
Yeah.
Not a lot. I think it was like 1 in 1 or something.
Yeah, I think it was 1 in 1.
I'm not taking a chance. Sorry. Ain't happening. I'm not rolling the dice, because that could be me. I could be laying dead on the ground. Or whatever. Or in a bed. So I'm just, for me, no. If that means I can't go anywhere because they make you have to have, then I'm a fucking hermit. End of story. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'll run SFNEOnline, do the growth show. You guys can go vlog video for me to take the vaccine. I'm not. Jess actually, she goes, well, would you get a vaccine if you were required to go to Six Flags? No.
No.
What about going to Disney?
No.
What about a haunted house?
No.
She's like, really? She goes, she even said to me, she goes, well, what if I was kidnapped and they said that the only way to let me go is if you get a vaccine? I said, no. She's like, what? I was like, nah, I would do what I had to do to survive, but I don't want to. This Great Escape, what's he saying? Oh, they're just going to carry over. Oh, he's saying CAPEX, that's the money they spend?
Yeah.
In 2020 was $98 million. Said 2021 will be below that. They're just going to carry over rides. Six Flags, is that Darien Lake? DL.
Yeah. Darien Lake.
Water park attraction is now 2022. We know over Texas Power Splash is 22. Escape in St. Louis maybe 22 also.
Makes sense.
I can definitely find about Great Escape. I can just ask Jennifer Mance. She'll tell me.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, is that going to open this year or next year? I mean, if she's allowed to say, she'll tell me. Yeah. But if she could say it, she'll tell me. I don't know. I don't know. Also at Universal, but on the Orlando side, somebody made a TikTok video, and I think TikTok deleted it. It showed that there was a guest slapping one of the animatronics in Gringotts Bank while waiting to get in the line. Nobody knows what happened to the person, if anything, if they got caught or not.
Bet you they found them and
probably. But don't go slapping animatronics.
No, we don't want the same thing that happened in, The Simpsons when Itchy and Scratchy Land, the robots went and wanted to kill everybody.
Yeah, so we don't want that.
We don't want a, Terminator that comes after us.
Yeah, we don't want that. Six Flags also, we all know they all said for 2021, all their parks and water parks will be open. We're still waiting on New England Magic Mountain to open. So is that it? The last tidbit of news is just Kentucky Kingdom. That's it. That's all I got for tonight. That's okay. We can end early. That's okay. But anyway, so let's talk Kentucky Kingdom. Oh, hang on. Viper, whatever. That's going on LeBron. That's 22, I guess. Sidewine, Safari are also now 2022. Oh, Great Adventure History shows Catwoman only delayed, now outlaw. And Whitewater's ride is delayed until 22. Now, before we get into Kentucky Kingdom, actually, as everybody's typing, because I know there's a delay.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw that coming. Like the delay in rides. But that just means, hey, maybe my idea is coming to fruition.
Yeah.
Remember how I said you don't have to put in new attractions every year? Maybe the pandemic
is gonna
brought that forward.
It's gonna probably finally do it.
Because think about it like this, right? You cannot, especially in a pandemic, you can't be blowing $100 million a year on ride. You can't. You're not making the money. You got to do something. So they probably worked with all the all the manufacturers and go, look, we're going to buy the ride, but we can't pay you right now. We're just going to put it off a year. Usually they work out deals and whatever behind the scenes shit that we don't see.
It's always a backdoor deal stuff.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, all right, I know that New England, because they keep promoting that when they open Supergirl, is going to open. So I'm willing to bet that if anything, if they were going to spend money in 22, they're not.
No.
For New England. You know what I mean? Like, whoever's getting a ride this year ain't getting one next year.
No.
They just don't.
I think
unless they have a breakout year, like if they get their money back to pre-pandemic, it's not.
I think they're going to probably bank on that for now.
Whatever's this year.
Whatever happens, yeah.
Yeah. That's just the best. Don't worry, Max. We'll be talking a lot about Kentucky Kingdom. Don't you worry.
But what Six Flags may end up doing, if they see the revenue is there for this year,
they might.
They may still end up doing what they have to do.
Yeah, but hopefully they
don't. I see. Give it probably 23,
they said
24.
CAPEX will be 9 to 10% of revenue once recovering. I don't think you're gonna get full recovery until 2025-ish.
Yeah, say 25, 26-ish, because it's gonna take a while to get enough people back to these parks.
Well, put it this way: say by some miracle you get herd immunity this year because of the vaccinations. Say by end of summer everybody that wants a vaccine we're in a good place. Pandemic over, but it's still an epidemic or whatever.
Yeah.
It's still there, but you could breathe.
Yeah.
People are still not gonna go out in full force.
No, there's gonna be that little hesitation.
It's gonna take, and then what I see is, I say, I'm gonna make a prediction. Let me look. I don't know too much about Cedar Fair because I don't really go to those parks so strong. Let's make a prediction. I'm gonna throw a stab at it. So based off of what Six Flags did in terms of money for last year, right? So their total revenue was $357 million for 2020. It goes. They said the plan is to decrease leverage to 3x to 4 times. They are above 6x now. Well, this is like a blessing in disguise for everybody, even mine. You've learned to cut expenses, save money,
I don't think that.
and make money. You might not be making as much as you did the previous years, but you made money to survive. Because that's all it is for any business that's open right now. That's not a big bar, you know what I mean? Like a store that's like killing it because of the pandemic.
Yeah.
So I think this is what I think. Full year for 21, providing there's no shutdowns, all the parks and water parks get to open and have a decent length of time open. I think total revenue is going to be between 6 and 800 million.
Yeah.
I think that's a safe bet. I'm not going to get into guest count. I say they go to like 20 million guests. No, I say 15.
Yeah, it's going to be
between 12 and 15 million guests this year.
Yeah.
I think it's going to get up because now you got all the parks that were shut down. You had all the California parks, all the parks that were shut down the whole year, like New England, Magic Mountain, Discovery Kingdom, Great America, and whoever else was shut down. They're going to get that revenue in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
and the parks that were 65, 20, basically 7 days a week, those parks, which are what, Magic Mountain and what, Fiesta?
Yeah, Fiesta's open.
Well, wasn't Georgia going to?
I don't remember what Georgia was going to do, but right now Fiesta's only weekends.
when they completely open up.
Yeah, I mean, once they get to that point, you know what I mean? Once they get to where they can go all year again, 365.
Yeah.
They can't do 365. There's not enough money for them. I mean, I'm surprised Magic Mountain does, because when I went last January before anybody was talking about fucking COVID,
yeah,
the park was empty. I mean, I went on a Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday they had, Thursday Knott's, Friday Disneyland. Disneyland was packed. Knott's was dead for a Wednesday and Thursday in January. Like, I'm surprised that they were even, like, I don't think there was enough people to make any money that day.
Well, Knott's is Knott's. It's
yeah,
tough.
Knott's is, yeah, but Knott's, don't get me wrong, Knott's and Magic Mountain, love those parks.
Yeah.
Love them. I think they're great park. Like, the way that they theme Knott's Berry Farm, especially like the Wild West and stuff, phenomenal. That's like my favorite area there. Because like you got like the log flume ride that wasn't open because it was under refurbishment.
Yeah.
They had the Calico Mine Train. That thing was awesome. They had
That's
all the
what
other coasters.
that's what a lot of people were saying. Knott's their theme is just
It's top
really
notch.
cool.
Yeah. And Magic Mountain, while the theming isn't you mean like shopping or in your cupboards looking for food and essentials, Jay? I don't know which one. Because I'm on the hunt for food. All I had was peanut butter and jelly sandwich for dinner. That ain't enough.
I had teriyaki chicken.
I think I would have rather have teriyaki chicken than have peanut butter and jelly.
That,
but I was eating that at 6:30.
Yeah.
I had to eat something quick, because if not, I'd be over here going, I gotta eat. I'm dying. I didn't want to do that. So I think for full year 2021 highlights, remember I said this. I'm going to say between 12 and 15 million guests. I'm going to say between 6 and 800 million in revenue. That's before taxes and everything.
This is Cedar Fair.
Huh?
Did you say Cedar Fair or was this
Six Flags? I mean,
okay.
I could have been jumping around. Knott's is busy with events in early season with the boysenberry on weekends. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking Knott's at all.
Yeah.
I love that's.
Knott's is good. Knott's is one of those parks that I want to see.
Yeah, it's an awesome place to go.
The thing is all those California parks, they all have to try and outdo themselves simply because
of Disney. Yeah. And then you see that Disney's is thinking about moving a bunch of their stuff to Florida now.
Yeah.
About a bunch of jobs and stuff because they just don't like.
Well, California's the politics in California is just ridiculous right now.
Yeah, I know. So anyway, the last main topic of the night, Kentucky Kingdom. I know Max is very excited about this. Hey, we'll check up with you later. Take care. Go find some food. Take a bite for me, for extra. So Kentucky Kingdom, it's official that Herschend is now the owner of Kentucky Kingdom. See, that's smart. Now it just runs a bunch of festivals to drive attendance in early season.
Yeah.
That's a smart way to do it. So, Kentucky Kingdom sold. Hey, Theme Park New England, are you in yet? What's your next video this Friday going to be about? And is it your projects? I don't know who Reese Smith is. He was in the last show.
Yeah.
I remember that. So, Kentucky Kingdom. That video came out, A New Beginning and all that. And then everybody's like, oh, new ride, new something. It was all over the place. And now, Herschend is now the owners. The one thing we do know is that cinnamon bread's coming. A little closer.
Just a little closer.
Not much, but a little.
Hey, we have that recipe.
We can make it ourselves. Six Flags closed offices in California and New York City and sold some excess land with Great Adventure for $8 million. Wow.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. Weird. I don't know. Anyway, so there's obviously going to be some changes with Kentucky Kingdom. What? I don't know.
We have to think about what's coming with that fairland. The land for the fairgrounds.
Yeah, because they do the fairgrounds there, so I don't know.
You got to wonder what the deal they set up with the state. Because you know they had to set up some sort of deal with the state.
Max says, what will be more popular in Louisville? Kentucky Kingdom cinnamon bread or KFC?
Cinnamon bread.
Yeah. I don't see KFC even being crazy popular in Kentucky. I don't know. Could be. I don't know.
The only thing that I think is popular is coleslaw.
I hate coleslaw.
I love that coleslaw.
I hate it. But, so, let me ask everybody out there in TV land. What, Reese Smith, do you know when Sean was born? Just curious. Are you writing a book? Keep the chapter out. I don't know. I don't know when he was born. I'm not trying to be a douche, but I really don't know when he was born. I don't, no offense to Sean. I don't care when he was born. He's just a good dude. I like hanging out with him. When we're allowed to hang out, when we go to the parks. We haven't been able to go to a park together. So, but nah, he's a good dude. If for those that don't know Theme Park New England, Sean Prout, good dude. I consider him a good friend, so he's a good dude. But Kentucky Kingdom, what do you guys want to see happen? Is there something about Kentucky Kingdom that you hate? What do you love about it? What do you want to see changed about it? I don't know. I've only been there once, and it was when it was a kind of a pre-opening before the opening. It was like the day before the opening we were there. Yeah, it'll be owned by Hershey, but it's Louisville property. Hey.
It may be a Louisville property, but you have to think that Hirschland, with them buying up the park, you have to really seriously think there is something in play for them.
Yeah, there's got to be something in place, because if you don't own land and you're going to lease the land, there's a lot of parks that are like that. So there's got to be something in it for both parties, because if you're not, why are you going to lease the land if it's not? You know, at the end of the day, right, I don't really have, now with the Ed Hart chapter closed, I feel like that dude, Ed Hart's a dick. Like a crybaby bitch. And the only reason why, I mean, I don't know him from a hole in a wall. I've seen him, I never met him, I never talked to him. He is like, I even thought he was like a dick back when I went. And what was that, 14, 15 when it reopened? Whatever year that was.
I don't remember.
Like, he came in to go talk to everybody, but he was like a snotty guy. Like, he was just like, he thought like his shit didn't stink.
Probably did.
Yeah, he's got definitely an ego thing. And then I heard he was like a crybaby bitch over this deal. Like a bunch of things I was reading and seeing, and they were talking about him.
Yeah.
He didn't want to give up things. He was fighting with. He was being like a douche, and he just finally gave in. He evidently they were in big time money trouble.
Yeah.
His hands
well,
were
you
tied.
can easily see that. That was actually something that was coming up. The money problems, especially with the whole thing with the Kentucky Flyer. With that coaster.
Well, what happened with the coaster?
With that whole thing with the city, with the state fairgrounds, where they were having a battle with the state.
Really?
Over the land, because they had to part of that coaster is on the fairgrounds. Not.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. They had to reconfigure how they did it, and money was involved. That's for sure. That park lost a little bit of money because of what they were pulling.
Yeah, I don't know. The more that you start seeing things come out, I'm not saying Six Flags did a better job at all, because they raped that park and took rides and did it before they closed it, you know. And I'm just saying, if he managed to, here's the way you can look at it the other way. If you think that he managed the park well, then why would they have a money problem? He obviously didn't manage the park well.
No.
Because, put it this way, I mean, things happen. I get it. I totally get with the pandemic really fisted everybody.
Yeah.
But their money problems are going before the pandemic.
Those money problems were probably even before Kentucky Flyer.
Probably. I think
they needed to get a big attraction to attract somebody to buy it, and that's what it was.
Yeah, but Kentucky Flyer is not a big attraction.
No, but it is also a new coaster.
Yeah.
To get people in. Even though it's a wooden coaster, but it doesn't matter. Hirschland probably is going to be happy about having that new wooden coaster.
Oh yeah, plus they're probably gonna take a peek at what they got in
can
there,
play.
And then you're gonna start seeing rides get ripped out.
There's gonna be rides that get ripped out, and you're also gonna get newer rides.
Yeah, because nobody really has a lot of money right now, not even Disney. But as things progress, I think just a management deal with Herschend. Yeah, Herschend bought it out from probably Ed Hart, and then there's I don't know how it's always a sticky, weird deal when it's leased land. It's always like a funky thing, because even Coney Island, Luna Park, that's just Zamparella just managing and running the park and putting rides in. Yeah, it's basically a showroom for Zamparella.
That's basically all it is.
Yeah, because the ride that Quasi got, the spinny one, Frantic. I rode that when it was at Coney. Or did it? No, that one went to Great Escape. The one that was at Coney. But I still rode it at Coney. Wherever it went, I rode it. It was either at Great Escape or Quasi. But everybody goes down there to check out all the rides that they're putting out. So, I don't know. It's just a weird thing. So, we'll see what happens. But is there anything... I mean, Max said probably maybe a launch coaster because Ed hated him. So, is there anything else you guys want to see come to the park? Anything you want to see leave the park?
Well, to answer Riaz Smith's question before you deleted it, Goliath's on its way out one way or another. I think it's getting tore out after this season. Because I think the rumor mill has it going to Frontier City.
Yeah. And they're not ready for it yet.
They're doing all the work on it. This work on the area now.
Yeah, they're probably almost ready to start.
Yeah.
Because they've been cutting trees and clearing land.
And that would make sense as to when we went to the park, not 2019. Premiere, I remember multiple times seeing Premiere reps over there, even when the ride was up and going.
Yeah.
And they were measuring shit. That would make sense if it is definitely going to another park for them to actually...
Well, that would be Vekoma.
Well, it was Premiere that was over there. So could that been a indication where Premiere was actually going to take over the ride? Because Premiere cars are on there.
Yeah, but that wouldn't... They have no... what do you call it?
Or was that something that they were going to plan on doing for New England?
I mean,
because they were measuring out a lot of things.
I mean, it could be something that's going in the spot. That could be a coaster or something.
Yeah, because the Premiere guys were there. They had Premiere on their shirts. I remember seeing that. And then they also had that surveying stuff.
Well, if they're surveying, then yeah, there's maybe something in the future. They're probably doing it to get a quote. You know what I mean? Like, oh, let's check it out. This is the land. It's how big we got. Let's make something, see if they want it. And
it was on a day that nobody was really in the park. I think I sent you the pictures of that, too.
I think you did. That was a while ago.
Yeah, that was in 2019, so. But either which way, you have to think about it this way. Frontier City, if it's going to Frontier City, it's going in a warmer climate, so it's better for that.
It'll run, but they just need to get the operations better.
Yeah.
I mean, Magic Mountain failed terribly. Six Flags New England gave up and failed terribly. We'll see what Frontier... I mean, that's probably the biggest thing that they got in the park, if they get that at Frontier City. But it would be... If they could do it, it would be a great addition, because there's not a lot of people compared to even New England going. So they'd be able to handle that ride better than we can.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not the size of Great Adventure or Magic Mountain.
But we're not a small park either.
No, we're big. We're a medium.
Yeah.
We're a medium-sized park.
And they actually also ran Goliath quite a bit.
We're here?
New England when it was actually able to run right.
Yeah, then they messed it all up.
Yeah. And then once that cable snapped, we never seen much of a ride at all.
Yeah, because they just maybe they purposely snapped it. I don't know. They're like, oh, let's just figure a way to get this ride to shut down. Let's do anything. Let's loosen a bolt so it falls apart or something. But
to get back to Kentucky Kingdom, that park, whatever Hirschland is gonna do, is gonna make it a little bit better.
I mean, there are. Let's open the website.
They have quite a very good rides.
Oh, Darren. That is sick. Oh yeah, Kentucky Kingdom. Let's go to Kentucky Kingdom. Just because let's take a look. We're gonna read off the attraction offering that they have. Oh, I saw people in there. They were outlined, but they were like real people. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Now they're just a shadow. So their opening day is
May 8th.
And they have $54.95 best value for a season pass. Whoa! Now can I do that on my pass? And then there's a woman with yellow sunglasses, and she's like,
their passes actually don't have a bad setup.
Yeah, bring a friend free parking, $1 soft drinks, 20% on food and merchandise, and more. Oh wait, you know what? I just want to see something. Oh, because usually, like on the bottom it says copyright, whatever the company.
Yeah, I didn't put the copyright there yet.
It's closed today, but you can buy season passes. What the hell's King Louie's Playland? Is that Kitty Land?
That's the Kitty Land, I want to say.
Well, let's look at Kentucky Kingdom. So you got the 5D cinema. That's probably not going to go anywhere. What the hell's Bella Musica?
That's the carousel, looks like.
All right, okay, carousel. It was hard to tell at first. That
my favorite ride.
break dances are cool, but I could see that going. It might keep it. Oh, Eye of the Storm's a Lawson loop, I think.
Yeah, I want to say it was.
Free Fall would stay. Bumper Cars would stay. Flying Dutchman, it would be a hit or miss. Ferris Wheel would stay. Himalaya would stay. Kentucky Flyers stay. Lightning Run. This could go.
Yeah.
Hey! Professor John's flying machines.
I'm a professor now.
Yeah, Raging Period River Rapids. Roller Skater, I rode that. That's a kiddie ride. Who cares? That ain't going nowhere. That's
Stone Chase is definitely not going nowhere.
T3 could go. Thunderhead could go. Maybe.
I mean Thunder Run.
Oh yeah, Thunder Run, whatever. That's all they got for... Why did I think they had more? I mean, I know they got Water Park.
They also have a big kids area.
Yeah. Because aren't they pretty much landlocked?
Yeah, because of the fairgrounds.
You know what I would do if I was Hershey? I would have said, look, I'm buying all this land. Screw you and your fairgrounds. Go move them somewhere else.
That's what I'm saying. There has to be some sort of deal with the fairgrounds.
Well, obviously there's a deal because it's their land. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't think there's anything special. I think they probably bent Hershey over a barrel and go, this is what we're offering. Either you take it or you leave it and go away. Nah, Thunder Run ain't good. And nah. It's a run of the mill. That's just like how, like Hurler. It's basically a clone of Hurler. That is not a very good coaster.
No, but Storm Chase actually is a pretty good layout to me.
I haven't ridden it, so I don't know.
I haven't read it, but I want to.
Someday I'll get back there. But yeah, so like I said...
Because at one point or another, I do want to ride every RMC.
Where the hell? Six Flags fun? No. Lindsay already said no. He says This great adventure where they lift masks and social distancing by late April or May if all people in New Jersey got a vaccine and very low virus cases. Not happening.
It's not happening at all. Especially in New Jersey. Come on. They're right next door to New York, where the worst governor, governor basically besides Gina.
Yeah. Yeah, he says, I feel recreational weed is more likely to pass in 2 months than the end of masks. Masks are here, it's 23. No, 22, I mean. I'm sorry. We're at 21. It's just... It's not a very good layout. It's not filled with airtime. I only remember a couple spots when I wrote it.
Yeah, it was only a couple of spots.
Yeah, it's not loaded. It's not filled, as he says. If I put it this way, if I was Hershey and I bought it, let's go back. If I was the one that bought Kentucky Kingdom, I'm telling you right now what I'm ripping out to make room. 5D cinema gone.
5D cinema gone.
I hate them things.
Eye of the Storm gone.
Bella Musica, Bluebeard's Bounty, and Breakdance stay. Bumper cars, I would change the cars.
Yeah.
Cyclos, I would get rid of that. Eye of the Storm, get rid of it. Fearful stays. Flying Dutchman, Giant Wheel, Himalaya, Kentucky Flyer stays. Lightning Run stays. Mile High Full leaves. Professor John's Flying Machine stay. The River Rapids Ride gone. Roller Skater stays. Scream Extreme stays. Skycatcher stays. Storm Chaser stays. T3 gone. Thunder Run gone.
If you're gonna rip out Thunder Run, you might as well work with GCI and get one of the better models.
But I'm not ripping them all out at once.
No, I would work. That's what I'm saying. If they want,
but I'm just saying those would all be on my chopping block.
Yeah, work with GCI and get one of those crazier GCIs.
Like a 5D cinema, I would keep the building.
I would just turn it into a dark ride. Actually, no, put a dark ride.
Yeah, dark ride or a show.
Shoot them up, dark ride.
Yep. I would. What I say else? Eye of the Storm. I don't want Lost and Loops. I'll go get another flat ride. Cyclos, I don't like the small ones. I'd get a big one.
Yeah.
I'd get like a Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
That thing can eat crap. Mile High Falls, I'd go get some new water ride. Raging Rapids, I would just get a different kind of water ride. I said T3, I would go get a different inverted ride or a different ride with inversions. Thunder Run, I'd, like you said, get a new wood.
Yeah.
Better wood.
The crazy GCIs that you've seen at that they can do, but they haven't been able to.
Yeah, I mean that's what I would do. I mean, I might be ripping out rides. People are like, no.
Too bad. So sad.
Yeah, but I mean, I would get rid of T3.
Go cry to your mommy.
I think they even put the new trains on them. I think. Let me see. I can't tell. That picture just doesn't
do a good job. Yeah.
No, they got the. Yeah, they got no. Yeah, they got the new.
They got the new.
They got new. I was watching the rock and roll video there, and so they got the new train. So, but I heard it's still painful. I would just rip it. You know what I would do? I'd rip it out and get one of them new launchy Vacomas and bring one of them into the States.
Yeah.
With some inversions in it. You might not be able to get a GCI because of Kings Island.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, because you know how, like, a lot of times when certain coasters come, they make an agreement for, like, 20 years or something.
Well, if they can't get a GCI from there, go to RMC. RMC will make a nice Woody.
Yeah, you could. I mean, there's
but
ways.
What is Kentucky Flyer, though?
Is it CCI? No, is that going? I forgot. Yeah, let me go back. Oh, you know what? Kentucky go. Gravity Group.
Yeah.
Cost $5 million for that little thing. Well, it's not little, but it's not big. It's only 47 feet tall. That is a little coaster.
Yeah, they had to revamp that whole layout because of where it was.
It's located on 1 acre of expansion land promised to the park by the Fair Board.
Yeah. And they bitched about it. They fought tooth and nail with that. Because there was a lot of articles about that.
That sucks. Stop inviting me to this stupid... It's my cousin. Decline. I don't give a crap. No offense, cousin, if you're watching or listening, probably not. I don't care about your seashells. Really don't. I'm not going to follow you.
By the seashore.
I'm not going to follow your seashells because you want people to follow them. I'm not. I don't care about them. Sorry. I sent it to Panda.
He keeps bugging me.
He does too. He keeps starting drama all the time.
Yeah.
I told Nal and Zeke. I was like, he's like, just ignore him.
He keeps trying to bring it up. I keep telling him, no, I ain't talking haunted stuff with you.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do the same. I don't want to talk to him about it. I like rubbing it in because I know he's going to go back to Donna. Oh, Donna.
But Donna and me actually talk still, and she knows that he's a drama-filled douche.
Yeah, but she also said something. I saw she commented on somebody's thing.
Yeah.
Saying, oh, Richie said we're going to mix clowns and purge. I should bust Rich's balls. Watch this, I want to bust Rich. So I hear clowns are mixing with purge. LOL. I want to see what he says. I'm going to bring the drama to him. Just to bust his balls. I was like, people bringing it to me.
Yeah.
So why not? I'm bringing it to you. Save the drama for your mom, bitch. I don't care. I even told Zeke and I told Now when I was over there over the weekend, I was like, I'm not here for the drama. I said, I'm just here to have fun. I'm like, I don't care. They ain't going to rattle me nothing because I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I just ignore him.
Zeke's like, he goes, I don't understand why people like so hold on to running a set. He's like, everybody should get a turn.
Yeah.
To run a set, you know? So, you know what I mean? So, and people, and I even told Panda, I was like, dude, I'm like, I'm in this just to help Rich make the best possible clown set as possible, make the haunt awesome.
Yeah.
I said, I don't care what anybody says. And I told him, I'm like, dude, I'm just building the thing because realistically, the only people that are building anything right now is Nell.
And you.
Oh, did you see the video of the house?
Yeah.
You seen that?
Yes. Sorry, everybody, we're just talking haunt stuff. We're not ignoring it.
Hang on, I'm gonna put this in a camera. You see that? That's crazy. That's all you get out of it. It's a longer video than that. It's over 2 minutes long. You just got a little tiny sneak peek. That's not my set. I didn't build that. I did not.
Yeah.
I can't build a set yet. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't because of the snow. If there was no snow on the ground, the haunt probably would be almost done by now.
Yeah.
Oh, I painted that.
Yeah, I know you did.
Oh, you saw it?
No, I kind of had a feeling you did.
I did that today. Well, it's not really big time drama, Charles. It's what the people in question have been there for like ever. Not the full 20 years, but that haunted attraction used to be called Haunted Hill back in the day. And then it evolved into what it is now, 13th World. And then there's a particular two people that clown is theirs. They're in charge, and nobody else can say anything. And I'm like, and then I was given the opportunity. They basically took it away from them people and gave it to me. It's only for a season. What's up, Chris?
Yeah.
It's only for a season, and they can have it back.
Yeah. Because we'll move on from something else.
Well, I'm thinking. Okay, I'm thinking of if I don't get to open my haunt next year. I don't know who the hell's things beeping. That's somebody's car alarm. Oh yeah, we covered plenty of news. We covered all the news, all the new news, everything from Velocicoaster to everything. I think I want to do a different set next year. Like if they still want to do clowns. But I'm gonna. If I'm still at 13th World, I'm gonna come up with a new set.
I already have a feeling what you're gonna do.
You don't know.
Have a feeling.
I don't know. What is your feeling? Tell me what you think, and I'll let you know. I'll tell you flat out if you're right or wrong.
Krampus.
Nope.
Oh. I was thinking you were gonna do Christmas theme.
Well, I was thinking holidays, but covering all the like I wanted to like build a holiday facade of something, and do like Christmas, Easter, maybe St. Patrick's Day or something. Like just, you know what I mean? Like I want to do something like that, or I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. But I was just like, something else. Like, you know what I mean? And then I could redo. I could just repaint all them guys.
My ass just said hi.
Huh?
My ass just said hi.
Hi, ass!
You may need an oxygen tank.
I hope not. Well, for the haunt that I'm working at this year, I'm only working on the clown set. And I think we got it down and we got to build 100 wall panels.
Yeah, we're at around 100 wall panels, yeah.
Give or take. And it's clowns. We still got to, like, there's that one room in the haunt that we don't know what it is. Because, like, we got a facade, a hallway, a something, a hallway.
Something else.
Well, there's a hallway, and then another room that we don't know what. A hallway, and then it goes to the finale, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So... Oh, I've been through an Easter haunt, dude. I got the footage. I think it's on Hidden from Fright Haven.
Yeah. Speaking of Fright Haven, they just came up with their St. Patrick's Day one.
Yeah, they do one. They do every holiday. St. Patrick's Day, Easter. They do one in the middle of the summer. They do Halloween. They do Christmas. They do Valentine's. They did Valentine's, and Fright Kingdom did not.
Yeah.
It's canceled completely for this year, coming back next year. But... Christmas is being done in July. But yeah, Jason, I'm gonna send you a video. Right? Where is it? Wait, no, that's not it. Theme to Jesus and Easter Bunny.
We're not doing the Passion of the Christ. For sure we'd be shut down.
Send in.
We were watching, starting to watch the DVR stuff from that we had. So the Prodigal Son.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it. Hey,
second...
Jason, check your Twitter messages and watch the video. It's only 5 seconds.
They didn't see the second episode of this season. It touches on. Exorcisms.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
I love exorcisms.
This season's a little more darker than the last 2 seasons. Matter of fact, I have an idea for what I wanted to do for something else.
Oh, you know what? That was probably... Did I get another pack? What got delivered?
Yeah, you had 2 packages outside.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
So what the hell came?
I just didn't take them in.
I'll have to look at it later. I bought I'll show you later, but the fog head is the wig foam head. And I had another set of them coming. And then I had the clown mask for that video.
Yeah, you were telling me.
And then something else was coming. I don't remember.
I forgot what else you said.
But yeah, Jason, I built that today. All it is is like those styrofoam heads you put on a wig. I painted it green so see the green eyes, and then I put a clown mask on it. But before I did that, I took a drill, a big fat drill, because the pipe,
the bore heads.
The hose for the fog machine is a 1-inch hose. So I drilled a 1-inch hole straight. Well, I had to go through the mouth and then go turn it around.
Yep.
And then I kept just doing it till the black hose thing would come out of the mouth a little bit. And I put the mask on and I built this pole. I spray painted it. I put some of the foam to make it look chunky. Like not like I do the skeleton, just a little chunk here and there. And then I spray painted it. Hey, what's up, the God? And I spray painted it 2 different colors just to do it. And then 3, because I put red for blood and made it drip. And
we're doing good to holiness.
Yes. What if God is really the unholy? What if he is not holy, he's unholy? Unholy any macaroni. I don't know. But we're going to get out of here. Thank you guys for watching. Remember for next week. Next week, if you guys want to have some fun, it's going to be messy probably. We're going to be doing for those that don't know, we're doing a thrill shake battle. Milkshake. You know, like the crazy milkshakes with like cupcakes and Oreos and whatever? I have to make 3 different ones. He has to make 3 different ones. We're going to have judges. We're going to do this live. They haven't done an Insane Clown Posse Haunt, but back in 2002 or 3, ICP did a haunted house tour. And they would go inside the haunted house and they would scare people, but it was promote, I think, Shangri-La or Hell's Pit or something like that they were promoting. I don't remember. And I went because they did it at Spooky World when it was at the New England Patriots Stadium.
I missed that one. That was a good one.
Yeah, because I remember the hayride was way different. It had buildings and they made it look like an old like New England. Take what quiz? What quiz are you talking about? You should take the quiz. What quiz? But yeah, so we're just gonna have fun and roll with it, man. I don't know, but we'll be back with next week is gonna be Thrill Shake,
and it's not gonna be Grove Show.
Yeah, it's not Grove Show.
Any other show that we do live, it's not gonna be considered the Grove Show.
Yeah, I want to put that out there because some people had the misconception that even like game night, it was theme park news, and it's not. We're just playing a game and just shooting the shit. So anything that we do that's not the Grove Show, it's not going to be called SFNEOnline's Grove Show Game Night. It's not going to be called the Grove Show Thrill Shake
battles.
Yeah, whatever. So if you guys want to see something funny, tune in next Wednesday, same bat time, same bat channel, and then the following week until we do everything will be the Grove Show. So we'll alternate Grove Show, new show, Grove Show, new show, Grove Show. New shows, something like that. But we'll be back. Till then, everybody keep on coasting, y'all.
Peace.
If I can hit the button. Why did they do that? I don't know why. Oh, good night. Oops. Oh, the mic was still on. Oops. I hope we didn't say anything.
We did it again.